parents of children with special needs, we have so many different challenges, but all we want for our children is to be healthy and happy, and part of happiness is to be with friends.
At Friendship Circle, we believe that friends are not a luxury, they are a necessity. The goal of Friendship Circle is to meet the many unique challenges of the special needs community and their families. There are currently 14 programs servicing over 150 special needs families and over 200 teen volunteers. At the heart of Friendship Circle is Sunday Circle, where children with special needs and their buddies enjoy hours of inclusion, friendship, and support.
It's so meaningful to see the kids' faces light up and to see them having so much fun.
The first time I saw him here just playing with volunteers, it was amazing. Me and my husband, we just had tears in our eyes because we have never seen him just having just regular kid time.
The dog therapy is really exciting. The dogs are so calming and they really know how to act around kids with special needs.
With Friends at Home, teen volunteers visit a special needs child in their home, allowing friendships to deepen and forging connections that last a lifetime.
Getting to make someone's day and just see their smile when you walk into the room, there's nothing like that.
The Birthday Club ensures that children with special needs feel celebrated just like their peers.
I think Birthday Club is really cool. A lot of these kids don't have friends at school to celebrate their birthdays with, and they get to celebrate it with all of their friends from Friendship Circle. It's so much fun.
Summers are tough for families with kids with special needs because there is not a lot to do.
Summer camp is designed as a typical day camp experience. Professional support and therapeutic activities keep participants safe and engaged. Teen Scene offers teens with special needs fun environments where they can hang out with friends just like typical teens and work on their life skills.
One of them was a fun movie night, so it was just cool to get to hang out, teen to teen, and just you get to develop a different relationship with them.
Friendship Circle is concerned for the whole family. Mom's Night Out gives mothers a much-deserved opportunity to socialize, unwind, and relax.
And even if we don't talk about what is going on at home, we still have this deep understanding.
Over the years, over 1,000 teen volunteers have participated in Friendship Circle, contributing over 38,000 hours of service. Teen Jam is a program for the volunteers to socialize with each other and explore the beauty of their heritage.
During Jam, there's a lot of education that comes along with it, a lot of Jewish teachings and morals that volunteers can use in their everyday life.
Every year, 15 outstanding teen volunteers are chosen to be on the leadership board, which meets monthly to strategize events and programs.
It is just astounding to see how much goes into each of these programs, from all the volunteers and making sure all the volunteers are RSVP'd and getting enough people to help set up and clean up.
MVP, the Mitzvah Volunteer Program, engages younger youth in community involvement, preparing them through educational workshops so they can become full-fledged teen volunteers. Twice a year, teen volunteers attend a seminar where they learn about issues of sensitivity, inclusion, and the importance of friendship to the special needs community. An educational seminar for parents of special needs children connects parents with those who share their unique experience. Specialists in the field and guest speakers educate and inspire.
A place like the Friendship Circle is the beginning of people in our community beginning that journey of developing relationship with our special needs children.
It's given them an opportunity to practice the art of inclusion, and that's going to stay with them throughout their lives.
We are really grateful for the Friendship Circle organization and you know, the organizers, as well as the volunteer, you know, young men and young women.
I've become a different person after going through this program for 4 years.
Being a part of Friendship Circle really does reassure me that we're on track to make the world a better place.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time to make a difference and help kids in our community be their best. My name is Matt Lorch. I'm a news anchor and reporter at Q13 News in Seattle and a proud parent of a child with developmental disabilities. And I am so incredibly honored to be here as your host for the Friendship Circle Virtual Heroes Gala. I know we all wanted to be together in a big ballroom celebrating the spirit of inclusion created by Friendship Circle while honoring our teenage heroes and the companionship they provide kids in our community with special needs. But with that said, we are making it happen. We are still coming together right now. We're just doing it online. And for the past several days, this generous community has been supporting Friendship Circle through our online fundraising campaign. If you have not had the chance to join the movement in supporting Friendship Circle, please go to fcvirtualgala.org or call that number on your screen, 206-FRIENDS. That's 206-374-3637. We have volunteers standing by right now, ready to take your calls. Because we are gathering online, this program may feel different than what you're used to. So here's what you can expect. We are going to celebrate our teenage volunteers and hear about what Friendship Circle does for them. We will show you how this organization has stepped up during the pandemic, and parents are going to share how it's been essential for their kids, and so much more. By the way, for people who gathered with friends for our virtual program, I gotta say, I can feel your energy right now. Thank you. So sit back, relax, and for those of you who ordered New York Deli and had it delivered, enjoy. And thanks to all of you for being here. You are watching because you care about supporting kids in our community with intellectual disabilities, physical disabilities, and developmental challenges. And you care about sending a positive message to typically developing teenagers that acceptance and inclusion are values worth celebrating. And the lessons they learn through Friendship Circle will help them become the leaders of the future. We are so happy to be joined now by one of those dedicated teenage heroes. This is Lexi Fredman. She is a junior at Bellevue High School. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about your Friendship Circle experience. Tell me about one of your friends that you've made through Friendship Circle.
So my closest friend at Friendship Circle is a little boy named Ford, and he's 4 years old. He's in a wheelchair and he's nonverbal, but I've learned a lot about how to communicate with him, and he really is one of the strongest, happiest boys I think I've ever met.
I think what I love after I heard about your story is that you joined after COVID hit. And so all of your interactions until recently have really been online, but you have really connected with so many kids through Friendship Circle. What have you learned about yourself during that time?
Yeah, so I think I just learned a lot about gratitude and happiness, because a lot of these kids find happiness in the littlest moments, and I think that there's a lot to be learned about that, because sometimes life kind of flies by and you don't really take the moments in front of you for granted, and people really can learn a lot about watching these little kids and seeing how happy and grateful they are for what they have.
Before you came to Friendship Circle, I'm just curious, Lexi, did you have access, did you have a connection to anyone with developmental challenges? And if not, how has that kind of changed your perspective?
Yeah, so I didn't really have access to anybody with developmental challenges, but with Friendship Circle, I think I'm pretty lucky to be able to kind of immerse myself and do in person now, especially because they've really changed my perspective on kindness and how much, I don't know, like socializing and just being together and enjoying little things can really affect someone's life. So I'm really lucky to be able to be a part of Friendship Circle and have my buddy Ford, and yeah.
This program has been really good for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. I've learned a lot, and I'm really lucky, and I really hope that I can continue being a part of the program.
Thank you for being one of our teenage volunteers. We're lucky to have you being
Thank
a part
you.
of this. By the way, if you have not had a chance to join the movement in supporting Friendship Circle, please make your donation now. Go to fcvirtualgala.org, or you can call that number on your screen, 206-FRIENDS. That's 206-374-3637. Our volunteers are waiting to take your call, and you can see the progress we are making with our fundraising right now. Lexi, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you because really, you know, for me this is personal. You are supporting families like mine. And if I could, I'd like to put a photo on the screen at this time. My wife and I have 2 kids, including our 11-year-old son, Griffin. You can see Griffin is in a wheelchair. He is not able to sit, stand, or walk on his own. He's nonverbal, and he's legally blind. He's also amazing, and he loves wearing that hat that you're looking at right there. And one of the things you realize when you have a child with disabilities, for some of those children, it can be incredibly isolating. For Griffin, because of his challenges communicating, making friends is difficult. Enter Friendship Circle of Washington. So this was last year, right before the pandemic started, during Sunday Circle. Look at those smiles and the laughter. So Griffin spent that day becoming fast friends with Gabby, who graduated from Skyline High School. As you just heard, the foundation for Friendship Circle is creating meaningful connections. Those connections have always been fostered through face-to-face interactions, allowing kids to organically engage with other kids who may not have friends. It would be an understatement to say the pandemic has complicated that process. But instead of shutting down, Friendship Circle stepped up, realizing now more than ever, kiddos with special needs are more isolated than ever. And who better to pull them out of it than our dedicated teenage volunteers?
Friendship Circle is really a very unique and special organization. You have all these teens who are volunteering their time to be with kids with different abilities, everything from autism to Down syndrome to any kind of disability you can imagine, and really building friendships.
What I love about Friendship Circle is that I meet so many new friends.
Having the chance to have your kid who has special needs get together with someone who isn't a caregiver, who isn't being paid, who isn't a teacher or a doctor or a therapist, but who actually is just there to play with her.
It makes my kids have something to look forward to experience friendship, to feel included, and it gives my husband and I a break from the caregiving.
This is an ABC News special report.
Tonight, the governor of Washington declaring a state of emergency after the first known coronavirus death in the U.S.
This morning, Washington state remains the center of attention as the coronavirus spreads quickly.
The coronavirus forcing millions more Americans into virtual lockdown.
Nationwide, 45 states have shut down schools entirely. More than 52 million students now forced to learn from home.
ER doctors saying we are on the verge of a medical disaster.
At the beginning of COVID, there was fear all the way around.
For any family that's stuck at home in quarantine with no school and no friends and no schedule and no end in sight, it is extremely difficult. But for a family who has a child with special needs, it takes it to a whole new level. It's 10 times harder, 1,000,000 times harder.
You never know how a child with a disability, and specifically for us, how Josh with autism is going to do in a situation like this. I mean, pretty much his his connection to the outside world, you know, was cut off in an instant.
It was hard for the first couple months, really, you know, adjusting to Kate just not having friends, typically developing friends to be around or be with, or really any friends to be around or be with.
We rely really heavily on caregivers and therapists and school. We have a massive team of people that help us care for Charlotte and Cooper. They have really significant needs. And all of a sudden, almost all of those services dried up for us. And we were in it alone.
When COVID started and we saw our new reality, we at the Friendship Circle immediately pivoted into a whole platform of online programming for all of our kiddos and all of our families. We switched to virtual Sunday circles. We made sure that they happened every Sunday. Our therapists came on, we did music and kung fu, dance, just like we did before.
How are you doing, Matthew?
Good, how are you?
I am good.
Nice to see you again.
My daughter loves Friendship Circle and she's waiting almost I can say every Sunday for this, and she's asking me, Mom, is it gonna be today or next Sunday? She puts on the shirt and stuff and ready for this 1 o'clock.
We created brand new programs such as play dates where kids can jump on multiple times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, where they can hang out with volunteers, with story time and music and dance, gymnastics.
And then we're gonna play a game called Hangman.
Green.
Good job!
Oh my gosh.
Good job, you got it.
This programming with the kids, it was really pretty amazing how they created that sense of community, all online, but still maintained connection. For us, it was invaluable.
How about you, Matthias? What kind of music do you like?
I like Twist and Shout by the Beatles. I like that one. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
There it is.
There it is.
One of the most important programs that we wanted to continue during COVID was Friends at Home, and that's where all of our kids have buddies that they meet with each and every week. And so we made sure all of our kids that were having buddies in person would see their buddies on FaceTime or on Zoom or in a safe, in-person, socially distanced way.
That has been a big savior for her being able to get together with Abby and have some interaction.
It's been really amazing just to have Kate as a buddy and to grow our relationship. She's such a special part of my life, and I love seeing her. I love building a bond with her.
I mean, Abby really looks forward to her times that she spends with Kate and sort of the silly, goofy things that they get to do together that sometimes as a 16 or 17-year-old you don't get to be that goofy with your own peers.
Having someone just entirely focused on her, ready to play, ready to do whatever is on Kate's mind that day, and be 100%, there and involved and present.
Andrew's he's great. He's super chill, very mature, just gets Josh. He just comes in and he goes right up and they just start, hanging out.
He likes video games, I like video games. So it's really been going over there and playing, if it's online board games or popular games like Minecraft. It's been really fun.
It's really great for Josh because really since the beginning he kept saying, see friends, see friends, see friends.
Recently, we've been able to have some really great in-person small programs at We Rock the Spectrum, a great environment, and to finally see each other and play together has been absolutely incredible.
And it's just an opportunity, one of the few opportunities she has to get together with her friends to go get some energy out in a safe environment where they're all masked. It's been great.
Friendship Circle plays such an important role in our community, not just for the kids with disabilities. I mean, equally, if not more impactful for the neurotypical teens that volunteer their time.
And I think what these kids have really unlocked is this concept that they're getting probably as much or more than they're giving in these relationships they have with our kids. And that's the secret.
The compassion, the empathy, the ability to look at the child and not the disability, or the person and not the disability.
I know for Andrew personally, he gets a lot of personal fulfillment out of it. He really enjoys Friendship Circle. He really enjoys giving back to the community. And
I've really grown as a person.
The one-on-one relationships that I've been able to form throughout my time at Friendship Circle has had such a vast impact on me.
And just everyone is so excited to be at Friendship Circle whenever they're there.
Even though I'm going there to help other people, it's been a place that I felt like I can go to and, kind of feel it's home. You make a family, and I feel like the leadership board has become one of my family. I feel like Esther's like a mom to me. So I feel like it's been a really big aspect of my life, and it has a great, insanely big impact on my life.
During this pandemic, the outreach was still there from the Friendship Circle, and it was very heartwarming to know that they were still there.
Friendship Circle has really been there for us in a very dire time when we really needed them. So we feel pretty lucky that way. It really helped Josh, maintain a connection to the outside world that I don't know what we would have done if we didn't have it. So.
I have to say that highlights the magic and the positive power of this organization. And we are so happy to be joined now by Kirby Winfield, father of an amazing 12-year-old girl named Kate who has Down syndrome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll be excited to talk about Friendship Circle anytime with you.
Well, let's do just that. So what has Friendship Circle done for Kate?
So I think the word that comes to mind first when I think about Friendship Circle and Kate's experience is confidence. So Kate has a pretty bad speech impediment. She has Down syndrome, she has autism. She struggles to make herself understood. And that, for a long time, meant that she had a hard time making friends. It was really hard for us as parents to see it because she was in situations where people expected something that she couldn't do. And then she started going to Friendship Circle, and watching her open up and become a person who went from expecting new situations to be scary, and she really beat herself up, about her inability to connect with people. Friendship Circle is the place where Kate discovered that people can be her friend without having to also be her teacher or her therapist or her babysitter or her family. It opened up a whole new world of friendship for Kate.
Wow, it is really that foundation of confidence and courage that is given Kate. Why is it important for those watching tonight to say, you know what, I've got to back this organization. I can do this for more families like the Winfields?
You know, our whole family's life has changed because of Friendship Circle. And so, I mean, if you're out there tonight, you know, I hope people understand that when they give to Friendship Circle, they're creating opportunities for families to thrive and children with intellectual disabilities to become whole people in a way that otherwise they wouldn't. And so you're really changing lives by supporting Friendship Circle.
And one thing you said is, you know, I think many of us parents question if our children will ever have true friendships. And through this, they do. And like you said, that is absolutely magical.
It is magical, that's the word.
All right, well, as you just heard, we just want to support more amazing kids like Kate. We just want to lift up more families like the Winfields. They cannot do it alone, and we can't do it without you. So this is the point of the program where we turn to you and ask you to make a difference. Please make your donation now, and you can do so by going to fcvirtualgala.org or call 206-FRIENDS. You can see some of our donors who gave earlier. Their names are scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generosity. We know at the beginning of this night you may have had a dollar amount in mind. We hope after what you have seen and what you have heard, you will consider giving just a little more. We are going to go through our donor levels, and we are going to start our giving at $25,000. Once again, we want to hit a level that is comfortable for everyone. We're going to continue to go through these levels. Our next level of giving, $15,000. Our next level of giving, $10,000. Who can join us at $10,000 or any level that is comfortable for you watching right now? You can also make an impact as we move on to our next level, which is $5,400. Please help us make a difference, reach more families in our community, and make more meaningful connections at $5,400. But our next level of giving is $3,600. If you can join us at $3,600, know this, you are committing to this remarkable organization and the incredible kids it supports. Our next level is $1,800, a spiritual number for some of us who can join us at $1,800. I told you that I work in news, and we have some really exciting breaking news to announce at the $1,000 level. At this level, we have a generous donor who wanted to match all of the donations, dollar for dollar. That means your donation at $1,000, it becomes $2,000, doubling your impact. Let's take advantage of it in this important moment. Who can join us at $1,000? Help us take advantage of this match. Once again, the donation page, it is not going anywhere. So feel free to share about Friendship Circle on your social media pages, and we can spread the word and support more kids in our community. Hey, as you continue to make those donations, let's provide you a little inspiration. We have a special performance from our music therapist, Diana Rose, who has continued that important work over Zoom during the pandemic. She is joined right here in studio with Evan Peckham, who has benefited greatly from our Zoom programming during the pandemic, and Evan loves music. Take a look.
I'm Diana Rose. I'm a board-certified music therapist and licensed mental health counselor associate here in Washington, and I facilitate music therapy activities several times a month at the Friendship Circle. And music therapy in a nutshell is music interventions with a therapeutic intention, whether it's working on gross fine motor skills, social engagement, attention, focus, executive function, because music is a whole brain experience, right? It engages the whole brain, right? And so I select activities with a specific intention for that day. And we also sing music too. And Evan, you're here to help me sing a song, right?
Yeah.
We're going to sing one of your favorite songs right now, which is You Are My
Sunshine.
That's right. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much big finale. Please don't take, let me hear you, my sunshine away. Yes! Bravo!
Thank you. I'm Cancer Baby Pan.
Thanks, Diana and Evan. That was fantastic. At the Friendship Circle, we are not only committed to supporting children and teens with special needs, but we include the whole family, especially the moms. And as a mother myself, I am very passionate about creating an oasis in time where moms can get a break from it all. Mom's Night In is a game changer. Take a look.
Mom's Night Out was something, I really looked forward to pre-COVID. Esther would plan these amazing activities. They'd be at someone's house, and it's just an opportunity for the moms of the kids in the program to get together, share a glass of wine. Maybe there's an activity. We've done massages. We've done, beauty treatments. But the most important part of Mom's Night Out, and even a Mom's Night In, which we've now switched to for COVID, is just the chance to kind of talk.
And we just get to relax and be with people who get it.
Hey, hi everybody, I'm Jill. And I got introduced to the Friendship Circle about 10 years ago.
Hi, I'm Aurora. We've been bringing our daughter, Sarah, to Friendship Circle for, gosh, I don't know how long now. Maybe six years, something like that.
You think, oh, one more Zoom, but these weren't just one more Zooms. These were really creative activities that the Friendship Circle came up with. We did a painting, and everybody let their guard down and created these art pieces and shared them, and we had some good laughs and really had a nice sense of connection even virtually.
We always deliver a really great goodie bag that somehow relates to the topic that we'll be doing at the Mom's Night In, such as if we're doing an art project, obviously we deliver art, and of course it always includes a yummy goodie and a drink.
Mom's Night is always fun because you get to see mothers that are kind of in the same situation that you are. So it's been great. I've gotten to know a lot of great other mothers through the program. Get him to take care of the kids and enjoy myself.
If I can give that one piece of advice, stay as positive as you can, and really try to look at the glass as half full. We choose to laugh more than we cry, and believe me, we've shed a few tears over the years, more than a few. But we just look at the joy and the blessing that our son has brought to us in every way.
Mom's Night In was really enjoyable, and it might be one of these little silver linings of the pandemic that maybe doesn't go away. Our lives are so busy and our kids are so demanding that sometimes it's tough to get out of the house. And so to be able to still feel connected with other moms and feel the support of the Friendship Circle, but not have to put all the right pieces into place in order to leave the house, was kind of convenient. Maybe it's something that they can continue and supplement Mom's Night Outs with a couple of fun Mom's Night Ins, even when we're free to gather in person.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Night.
Thanks for all the yummy treats and the beautiful flowers.
Everything was wonderful. Thank you.
We are so happy to be joined now by one of those incredible mothers, Gail Lee, and her amazing 11-year-old daughter, Kate. Thank you both for being here. Tell me about Friendship Circle and Mom's Night Out, now Mom's Night In, and what that does for you as a mother.
Okay. Friendship Circle has just been a blessing to our entire family, not just to Kate. When I found out Kate was going to have Down syndrome when she was born, it was about 10 weeks before she was born, I was a little lost and really found that I did need friends. I did need moms that had kids with special needs because they understood what it was like to walk this walk and could offer so many resources. And that's exactly what Friendship Circle has offered to our family. And Friendship Circle brings moms together. Like they offer, they had Mom's Night Out before COVID happened, and it was painting parties and spa nights and dinners and so forth. And I, instantly you walk in the room and the conversation just flows. It's so easy to know, and you tell me about your kid and what's it like and what,
it's moms who get it. You were saying it's your crew, it's your tribe.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say my closest friends these days are moms that have kids with special needs.
And through Friendship Circle and Moms Night
yes,
Out,
yeah,
Moms Night
absolutely. And what Friendship Circle has done since then is just rolled it forward into Moms Night In. So we're doing them over Zoom at this point. But they're equally as beautiful and helpful and wonderful. We've done painting parties, which was one of my favorite Moms Night In. Super special to have something outside of just kind of the being stuck at home. And
the day-to-day is hard.
Yeah.
As
really
a parent of a child with some big challenges, I get that. And so how important is kind of just that moment for you to just connect with those other moms and laugh and not think about kind of some of those challenges for a few hours at least?
It's critical. I mean, if I didn't have it, I think I'd lose my mind. It's so, it's hard even for me to put in words what it means to me. It's just so spectacular, rewarding. It's a gift, a blessing that I didn't know I needed until I got it, and now I couldn't even imagine life without it.
And I know it's meant so much to Kate. So Kate, you're 11, I know, and tell me about your friends from Friendship Circle. Who are your friends?
Who are your friends? Tell Mr. Matt.
Gala, and Ruby, and Gala.
Dahlia. Tell them about Dahlia. Yeah, Dahlia's your special friend. Dahlia's her special friend that comes from, she was matched. It's called the Friends at Home program. We're going to tell them about Dahlia. How many sleeps till Dahlia comes in?
5 sleeps until Dahlia's going to come over to your house?
Yeah.
Wow, what are you guys going to do, Kate?
Baseball, for hoop, and volleyball, and hide and seek, frisbee.
Some frisbees, some hide and seek. What has Dahlia meant to Kate?
Dahlia is so reliable, fun, responsive. I just can't say enough great things about this match that we've gotten with Dahlia. She's 17. She comes over once a week, and she is the highlight of Kate's week.
Well, have fun with Dahlia. 5 sleeps.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you both for being here. I hope by this time next year you're back to Moms Night Out.
Me
and
too.
We can safely do that. Gail,
Yes.
so nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Kate, nice meeting you.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. You can support more families like Gail's. Just go to fcvirtualgala.org or call that number 206-FRIENDS. Once again, that's 206-374-3637. By the way, this virtual event, it would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. Let's cheer for these incredible corporate partners for supporting laughter, inclusion, and friendship. We can play a little game. I love games. Call this Donate to Win. Everyone who donates at $36 will be entered into a drawing for a chance to win 3 incredible prizes. Those include 4 tickets in a luxury suite to watch the Seahawks at Lumen Field. Also, a 3-night stay in the mountains, a beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho, with a $200 dinner credit, and a 3-hour personal styling session with Susie Cohen. Susie's gonna help you reinvent, recycle, and refresh your closet. And you're gonna go away with a $1,000 shopping spree at our showroom in the Madison Valley. You are going to look amazing, thanks to Susie. Once again, all you have to do to be entered for a chance to win any of those 3 prizes is donate at the $36 level. So even if you've donated before, first off, thank you. But consider donating again at $36 so you have a chance to win one of those amazing prizes. You can enter as many times as you want just by donating at the $36 level. And we will conduct that drawing tomorrow on Monday and then alert everyone by email, so stay tuned for that. You know, this past year, it has pushed us in ways we never imagined. While working with our teenage volunteers, we realized many of them were struggling too. The pandemic and the social isolation that came with it taking a toll on their mental health and their happiness. So Friendship Circle created a new program to listen, to learn, and to let these teenagers know we are here for them and their mental health. Here's a closer look at the Cruise program.
At the beginning of the pandemic, we were so anxious, our worlds came to a halt. My career paused, but that was nothing compared to my worries about my teenagers, because their worlds came to a halt as well, and I had no idea what their future was going to be like in high school.
COVID has had a very big effect on teens' mental health and just this idea of being isolated, and personally it was a struggle for me, someone who loves to be with people.
It's been hard not to see my friends, it's been hard not to be able to do all the same things I'm used to.
Our newest initiative, called Cruise, addressing the mental health and happiness of our teen volunteers, is where small groups of teens meet on a weekly basis for about a half an hour to discuss different topics like happiness, anxiety, school, social media.
They could share, they could talk about their own struggles, but also help each other.
I definitely miss going to school. I really like school and seeing all my friends, and online school, it just really is not fun.
Something that I do like to deal with stress is I read while listening to music, and I like to do that because it calms me down.
Every morning I've been doing a little bit of yoga to stress.
I've been facilitating some of these groups, and it's been really going great and very smoothly, and a lot of people just really jumped into it with an open mind, and it's been really cool to see everyone come together.
And it's nice to hear that other people are going through the same struggles that I am, whether that's school or home life or just not being able to see friends. We've definitely been able to feel connected that way.
One of the most important things a person can do every single day to conquer depression, stress, negative thoughts is to be grateful.
Instead of going about your day and saying, ugh, I have to do this, you should say, I get to do this. Like, just frame your mind a little bit differently.
I always try to turn my camera on at the end of class to like say thank you to my teacher.
That's really nice. I feel like I could start doing that. Thank you for sharing.
The program has done so much good, and even more than I personally expected. I felt so impacted by the ability Friendship Circle had to see that we had a need for this and create it. And it's amazing that they were able to pull together this program that really helped the teens in their community when they knew they were in need of some community to guide them.
It was really nice to meet all of you guys, and I will see you guys next week.
It made sense during this part of the event to interview one of our teenage volunteers to discuss Cruise and the positive impact it's had on their mental health. But then we decided, you know what? It would be more meaningful to have their friend from Friendship Circle conduct that interview. And with that important conversation, here's Matthias and Rachel.
Hi, this is Matthias and this is my friend Rachel. How has the pandemic been challenging for you?
It's been challenging with Friendship Circle, especially not being able to see you, but we worked through it. We did a lot of Zoom calls, and we ended up being able to be in person and socially distanced, so that was great.
What did you learn at the Cruise program?
I learned a lot about mental health and screen time and how technology can affect your mental health and how a lot of people don't work enough to work on mental health, and it's really important to do that. I learned a lot of other volunteers about their mental health especially, and how I can learn to care more for their mental health and nurture them, talk to them, be as supportive as possible.
What do you appreciate most about Friendship Circle?
What I appreciated most about Friendship Circle are the long-lasting bonds I make with you. What I appreciate about you most is that you're always happy, you're always laughing, you're really good at telling jokes, we always have some fun tickle fights. It's always just a fun, good time. So yeah.
You're very nice. I liked spending time with you at Friendship Circle and all of our friends. Thank you for the interview.
You're welcome, Matthias.
Thank you so much, Matthias and Rachel. That was such an inspiring interview.
What a joy to watch and learn about the impact and success of our Cruise mental health program. We have for you tonight an incredible opportunity. One of our amazing donors, partners, stepped up and told me as follows: to keep the energy rolling way beyond this time, all the way till midnight tonight, every dollar we raise will be doubled. You heard it. Every dollar will have a double impact. So get on the phone, reach out to your family and friends, call them, text them, please. Together we can broaden this circle. Thank you to each and every individual. For every dollar amount, it makes a tremendous impact. And of course, thank you to all our incredible partners and our incredible corporate sponsors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Bogomilsky, and thanks to you and Esther for your dedication and vision to support kids in our community and their families. By the way, if you work for a company that matches charitable donations, Microsoft, Starbucks, Boeing, Google, the Gates Foundation to name a few, go to them this week, tell them about your generosity, and you can double your impact for Friendship Circle. For all of us here at Friendship Circle, thank you for your generosity. Know this, our kids will be stronger and better people because of it. My name is Matt Lorch. We hope to see you for what will hopefully be our in-person gala next year. This has been an amazing community event, and thank you once again for supporting Friendship Circle.
Friendship Circle, we here 'cause we fighters, 'cause it's our love for God.